What is up, y'all? I'm coming at you guys today with another leg day vlog. So right now, I'm sipping on some Pump. This is the passion fruit flavor from Ghost. It's just like a non-stim pre-workout because I've already had 2 energy drinks today. So I just want some vasodilators, no extra caffeine or stimulants that are gonna keep me up tonight. It's already 9 p.m. So my training protocol just switched up. I no longer am on my powerlifting arc. It was really fun while it lasted, but I've been in extreme amounts of pain just because I'm really pushing my body and eating a whole lot doing it. I was eating 3,000 calories, which just cut me down to 2,400 about. So my carbs went from 400 grams a day to 300. And yes, we are hitting a leg day today, ladies and gentlemen. So if you see me struggling a little bit more than usual, that is why. You're probably like, Bridget, why are you wearing a hat? You're like totally trying to be like Sam Sulik. No, I just have really high anxiety, and this is my first time recording in my commercial gym. I don't really talk to a whole lot of people in my commercial gym that I go to. I like being able to just go to the gym, work out, and go home. And I would prefer for people to not pay attention to me. Am I bringing a tripod and a camera into the gym? Yes, I am being that person. So I'm gonna have my hat on, try to be low-key about recording, and I'll take you through this leg workout. I already did some foam rolling. I'm just gonna show you some dynamic moves. I'm really just gonna rock in a deep squat before we get started, and then it's gonna be a tough one today. So let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so for first mobility exercise, and the only one I'm gonna show you today, I'm just gonna rock in a deep squat, holding this little plate, so I can use that to push my elbows out wide and really get a stretch on my adductors as I'm moving through this. Again, keeping it dynamic because we're just trying to open things up before getting into some squats and other compound movements. Like I got hack squats today, but also warming up ankle mobility. So that's where I'm pushing that knee over that toe, trying to keep my heel down. And then after this, I'll show you my first exercise. Okay, so this is first exercise right here. We got Bulgarian split squats, and these are heavy. So 6 to 8 reps per side, and then 2 to 3 minutes rest in between. So I'm gonna show you all 4 sets of these. I'm working with 40s here. It's a weight I'm usually comfortable with, but there's also a 3-second negative. So I'm trying to really stay slow and controlled on that stretch down. So yeah, I'll show you set number 1. We're working with 40s, aiming for closer to 8 reps per side. Alright, this is set number. Alright, so this right here is going to be set number 2, and we're deciding to jump by 10 pounds per arm. So we've got 50s, same thing, aiming for 6 to 8 reps. If I get that 6, I'm going to be happy, and that'll decide how set number 3 looks. So I'm hoping to keep working with 50s for today. Oh my god. I expected it to. Still hurt like a bitch though. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really glad I'm starting out with these versus squats and then hitting Bulgarians, so I'm just glad to check them off my list. But this is gonna be set number 3 here. We're gonna aim for 6 reps again at 50s, and that'll decide what set number 4 looks like. Alrighty, this right here is going to be last set. I'm excited for that. Aiming for 6 reps again to keep the same as our last 2 sets. That'll be a good start for this program, and then we'll only up from there. Oh my God. All right, y'all, so next up we got hack squats. It's gonna be a 2-second pause at the bottom, and we're going for 3 sets of reps to 8 to 10. The 2-second pause at the bottom is gonna get me. I'm on this variation of a hack squat machine, so I don't have the same back support. I'm a little bit more upright, so it's definitely a little funny for me. Like, I haven't hit this type of machine in over like 2 years. So I'm just gonna start with a plate on each side, and if I feel really good, I'll add up from there. But we got plenty of work in this workout, and this is my first time hitting it of this program, so we'll see how it feels. But this right here is gonna be set number 1. All right, so not so bad for that first set. I'm gonna add a 25 on each side, see how set number 2 feels, and I will show you all 3 sets for this exercise today. All right, y'all, this is set number 2. How this set looks will decide what set number 3 looks like. gonna stick at this weight for set number 3. I feel like I probably could go up, but not really sure. Those pauses at the end are really starting to test my stamina in this workout, so we'll see how it goes. All right, I lied. I ended up adding a plate to each side, so we're working with 2 plates on each side, which is a 20-pound increase per side. Yeah, it's gonna be a push, but I just had that itch come in of like, but what can you become? And then it's like, you gotta live up to the potential. So I might not get all 8 for this, but if I get at least 6 pauses at the bottom, slow and controlled throughout the movement, and just really feeling that weight, that's all I'm looking for. And that's it for that one. Okay, next up here is gonna be goblet squats with a 4-second negative. And we're going for 10 to 12 reps. I'm just gonna show you set 1 on this because I'm also in the dumbbell area and I'm not trying to be that person. I'm gonna throw around a 75 for the first set and then go from there. I'll show you what I got after this. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna show you guys set number 2 because I feel like my camera cut off a lot of set number 1 and that 75 wasn't too bad. So we're gonna go up to 80. Hopefully my arms will hold up. That was the limiter on the first one. Maybe it is the weight. Maybe it's not just my arms. Whew. I'm gonna finish this with that 75 and then I'm gonna do my last set and I'll show you the next exercise after that. Jeez Louise. Okay, so this next exercise here is supposed to be a cyclist squat. So usually I'd use like the angled little platform they have. Like I also use that for like front elevated foot things, etc. But they're nowhere to be found. They just updated this gym. It's been under construction for a minute. So I'm just gonna use plates to elevate my heels. And I'm gonna show you my warm up with the bar because this is my first time doing this exercise. We've got a 1-second pause at the bottom and we're aiming for 15 reps. So after the bar, I'm gonna load some weight, but I thought I'd show you my first time doing this exercise. I might honestly have to stick to some pretty light weight for this one, especially after those goblet squats. Jeez Louise, Papa Cheese. My quads are freaking burning. They hurt so bad. Oh, I haven't had a mean quad pump like this in a while because I usually don't get to train quads that hard because mine are dominant compared to my glutes, but my glutes really came out this off season. I fought for those changes. So now I'm getting to work my quads. I'm like, Jesus freaking Christ. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna rack this up and I'm gonna add a little weight on the sides. I'm gonna count this right here as first set. Sorry, my warm-up angle is kind of funky and you couldn't see the plates underneath my heels. All right, I changed the camera angle because I saw you couldn't see the plates and like really the full picture in that warm-up set, so for first set here, I'm gonna show you a little bit better of an angle, hopefully. We'll see when I take a peek at the clip. But look how cute these weights are. Got a couple of 10s on each side. We're aiming for 15, and then we're gonna go from there. 1-second pause at the bottom. just burns so bad. I'm gonna stick at this weight for set number 2. Actually, I lied. Let's get freaking jiggy with it. I'm gonna throw a couple earrings on each side, so a couple 5s, and I'll clip them and then show you set number 2. 4 more. Woo-hoo. Two more. Starting to lose my balance. I think I'm gonna stick it that way for set number 3 here. Woo. All right, and this right here is going to be last set, so set number 3 here. Aiming for 15 again, 1 second pause at the bottom. The knee cracks are brutal. So I'm like trying my best to keep proper activation on the way down like this, so you can see how my knees wanna wobble and take the load out of my quads, just because they're tired. Body always goes for path of least resistance. Oh wait, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I got 5 more. Ooh. 3 more. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I won't lie to you, I started going a little fuzzy on that last. I won't lie to you, I started to go fuzzy on that last set, especially toward the end of those last 2 reps. I'm gonna breathe for a second, and then I'm gonna show you my superset to end the day. Okay, so this last superset here is more just focused on being a burner. I'm just gonna do body weight for this one. I can do it with like dumbbells if I wanted to, but today I'm already feeling really burned out. So we're going 12 per of back extensions, focusing on that glute engagement. So my feet are a little bit outturned to really help me feel it a little bit better in my glutes. This is set number 2 for me, and it's supersetted with 12 per of step ups, so I'll show you that after this one. Okay, next one is gonna be 12 per of step ups, so I'm just kind of staying locked into that leg. Again, just body weight, feeling this for it, and going 12 per side. Trying to minimize the push from this back leg and just get as much fire in the working leg as I can. If I was doing this with a bench, which is a little bit shorter, I'd probably be doing it with a couple dumbbells right now, but just even this range of motion, whoo-wee. this side. A little pump reveal. Dude, my legs feel so pumped up right now. Sheesh. Should I do a pump cover reveal? I think yes. Even though I'm sweating like a pig right now, jeez. That is it for today's workout. Hopefully you enjoyed this workout vlog. If you did, please leave a comment below and let me know. As well as if you want to see any workout vlogs in particular, or if you want to see more what I eat in a days, Costco hauls, or what have you. It really helps to hear your feedback. But again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time.